Chapter 1. Who was Mahatma Gandhi? Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was an Indian attorney, anti-colonial patriot, and political ethicist who used non-violent resistance to lead the triumphant struggle for India's independence from British rule, motivating civil liberties and liberty movements around the globe. The epithet Mahtm, which means great-souled or age-old in Sanskrit, was at first appointed to him in South Africa in the year 1914 and is now used all across the world. Gandhi was born into a Hindu family in seaside Gujarat and studied law at the Inner Temple in London. In the year 1893, he came to South Africa to represent an Indian business owner in a case after 2 years in India, where he was not able to establish a rewarding law practice. He spent the next 21 years of his life in South Africa. Gandhi raised his family here and was the first to use non-violent resistance in a civil liberties struggle. He went back to India in the year 1915 at the age of 45. He started setting in motion peasants, farmers, and city workers to fight oppression and high land taxes. Gandhi led statewide projects to reduce poverty, promote women's rights, build spiritual and ethnic amity, get rid of untouchability, and above all, accomplish Swaraj, or self-rule, after presuming management of the Indian National Congress in the year 1921. Gandhi has meant much for the peace, the independence and the culture of India, as well as his acts of non-violent resistance that have influenced the entire world. Let's take a look at what else he did. Gandhi started wearing a brief dhoti woven with hand-spun yarn as an indication of recognition with India's rule poor in the year 1921. He began living in a self-dependent property community and eating modest foods, and also fasting for extended periods of time as a type of self-questioning and political demonstration. Gandhi promoted anti-colonial nationalism amongst normal Indians by leading them in the 400-kilometer or 250-mile Dandi Salt March in the year 1930, and in appealing for the British to leave India in the year 1942. In both South Africa and India, he was put behind bars many times and for extended periods of time. In the early 1940s, Muslim nationalism, which promoted a different homeland for Muslims within British India, weakened Gandhi's vision of an independent India based upon spiritual plurality. Britain gave independence to India in the month of August 1947, but the British Indian Empire was split into two rules: Hindu majority India and Muslim majority Pakistan. Spiritual violence appeared when displaced Hindus, Muslims, and Sikhs made their way to new parts, specifically in Punjab and Bengal. Gandhi checked out the impacted districts, wanting to minimize distress in spite of his abstention from the main independence events in Delhi. He went on several appetite strikes in the months that followed so as to put an end to the spiritual violence. The last of these, which started on January 12, 1948, when he was 78 years of age, had the indirect purpose of pushing India to offer Pakistan some money assets. Gandhi was seen by some Indians as being too conciliatory to Pakistan. Nathuram Godse, a Hindu nationalist who shot Gandhi 3 times in the chest on January 30th, 1948, was just one of them.